Good morning, good afternoon and good evening guys, covered all bases there, and welcome back to the YouTube and welcome back to the channel. And today guys, we're making an amazing Asian inspired sea bass dish. We originally made in Cornwall on the beach and we had a lot of technical problems, it's fair to say. Down in Harlem Bay, we had dogs barking, we had barbecues that weren't hot enough, we had a pan that was like that thick, so we had to abandon ship.
Yeah, we did.
But we're here today guys. Now this dish, it will take you less than 10 minutes to make if you're quick and you don't talk a lot like me. It's beautiful with some nice Asian fragrant flavours in there. It will impress your friends guys, and if you like fish and you're in Cornwall, or even if you're not, you can get Cornish sea bass. This is an amazing, beautiful dish. Let's get into it guys, but before we do, Jordan, this dish was inspired by our trip around Cornwall, right?
Yes.
So last week we posted our first Cornwall documentary guys, and we're going to be running this for the next few months now, where we're exploring Cornwall, visiting local food producers, food purveyors, restaurants, and just showing you all the amazing things that Cornwall has to offer. So if you haven't seen it already, go back one video, watch that, and then come back to this video, and that is the ethos for this dish. Beach inspired fish from Cornwall, nice quick cook, beautiful. Let's go. We're having a day today guys. I can't say sea bass, lights are falling over. It was easier on the beach. This dish doesn't want to get made, does it?
No, I don't think it does.
Anyway, I forgot to tell you, look at this. We've had some beautiful lighting installed. Hey? Oh. It's quite subtle, you know, helps with the food. How we start this recipe, guys, because sea bass takes very short time to cook, is we'll start with the veg. So just to give you a quick overview, we're gonna get the veg going, all chopped up, ready to go. We're gonna fry the sea bass in a really hot pan for about 5 or 6 minutes. Put that to one side, get all the veg in the pan, a bit of soy sauce, sizzle it up, pour it over the fish, and that is literally it, guys. You can do this in 10 minutes if you didn't stand in front of a camera and have to set up a set, cook it in front of you guys on YouTube. Okay, let's go. Come here, darling. Now, we'll start with my favourite ingredient, Jordan. Do you remember this last time what that was?
Ginger.
Yes. Beautiful fresh ginger, guys.
Redler.
Looks like an alien, doesn't it? An alien's foot. Absolutely essential for this dish. So what we're going to make is some matchsticks out of this.
That knife's a bit better.
Oh, do you remember the knife on the beach we had just was not cutting it, was it? So what we're going to do, guys, is just clean this ginger up a little bit. I actually will use these offcuts for the chow suey pork recipe that I'm doing tomorrow.
Oh, very nice.
So just get those bits of skin off there like that. Every single time you walk into like Wagamama's or a Chinese, like a decent Chinese takeaway, and you can just smell that fresh ginger and fresh garlic, you know? I love that smell. So what we're gonna do with this one, guys, okay, is I'm gonna make a little matchstick. So we're just gonna cut it down like this, okay? And then again, like this, little matchsticks. And try and get them as small as you can. Last time I think that was about as small as we could get them because the knife was absolutely crap. So I'm making just 2 portions of this, guys. Obviously, if you want to make more, and if you view my recipe, which is on the food blog, you'll see you can times it up for 2, 4, 6, 8, however many you want. You just add more of these vegetables and add more sea bass, and that's literally it. Ginger matchsticks. No seeds, just the chili. So best way to do that, guys, I think, is just cut the bottom off, and we'll keep that. Roll it like this. And then we're going to slice it down the middle. Most of the seeds are gone, but can you see this white bit here? This pith. Same as on a pepper, we're going to cut that out. Beautiful slices there, just as the nice red chilli. Also guys, if you take the seeds out, bearing in mind you're losing most of the heat, so you're keeping the fragrant flavour of the chilli. So don't be shy to put more in than you would normally. The seeds is where the heat's coming from. Just nice little thin slices of this. So move that round, okay, and then back through it. Follow me so far?
Yeah.
Nice and thin dice on that, yeah? Pop that in there with our ginger. Fresh garlic. 2 cloves, finely sliced. So I think the best way with the garlic is, guys, if you just cut each end off, that breaks the skin, and then literally just run your knife around like that. The skin will come off, like that. I think that's the best way of peeling garlic. If you've got a garlic press or crusher, feel free to use that. If you want to grate it with one of these, feel free to do that as well. I'm going to go for the old school slicing because I just think it works a bit better. This is a rustic dish and I think it just works better that way. But you know, you do you, I'll do me. Think of a beef and red wine stew or a beautiful piece of steak, and you just put a bit of garlic on there, just a bit of fresh chilli, I don't know, it's just, oh, I love it. Right, Okay, chopped fresh garlic, our fresh ginger, and our fresh red chilli. Some favourite ingredients of mine, the springs with the jedwood hair. Alien spring. Woo. Now these we want to keep separate because when we finish this dish off, we're going to put these in first and these right at the end, just to add a bit of bite, okay? Best way with these, I always find, is just hack the old ends off.
Bye-bye, Jedward.
Bye, Jedward. You can see a natural kind of split in them, so you can just peel that back. Take one layer off. It comes off fairly nicely, and then you're left with like the cleaner version of it underneath. Come down here, darling. All trimmed up. Now, we don't want these really thin, but we don't want them too fat, right? Can you see where I'm going with these? And I'm doing them different sizes. I'm doing some thin, some a bit bigger. And again, that adds to the rustic feel of this dish. Now with the springs, don't go too far up at the top bit because they'll just fall apart. So fresh. Into here. Oh wow. I love it. The next step of this now is to get our fish out, our lovely, beautiful Cornish sea bass. Season that up, score the skin. We're gonna fry that off, pop these in afterwards, sizzle, sizzle, job's a good one. Look at this. Wow. Beautiful Cornish sea bass. You like? Let's get this beautiful piece of fish ready for frying. So what we're gonna do, guys, first of all, is get the pan on, nice and hot. Just leave that there for a moment to heat up. Back to our fish, Jordan. We want to get some lovely olive oil, like that. Some beautiful sea salt, Susie salt, and some lovely rainbow pepper. You can use black pepper, whatever you want to use. Other side, once I caught the fish alive. Just like that, on again. It's really important to get that seasoning in there, guys, and we will season it again at the end as well. So now I'm just going to roll this in that seasoning and that oil, yeah? Get it all on there. Just take a knife, okay, and really carefully, lightly score down the skin like this, because it will stop it from buckling, okay? Just lightly. Beautiful. I can feel that's getting hot now. Bit of oil in there. And literally with this fish, guys, it's gonna take about 5 or 6 minutes. Just make sure that the oil there, you can see it's shining. Okay, that's nearly ready for it. Skin side down, and as you press that into the pan, guys, look at that. To stop that skin from buckling, right? Make sure that you're using a good non-stick pan. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So that's gonna go skin side down now, guys, on a medium-high heat for literally about 5 to 6 minutes. We're gonna flip it for 30 seconds and it's coming out, no more. You do not wanna overcook a beautiful piece of fish like this. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, right? Over we go. Beautiful. So we're going to give that about a minute now, guys. I'm just going to hit that right now with a bit more rock salt, okay? Just on that lovely crisp skin there. And a bit more of our beautiful black pepper. Not the butter. Just in there like that, okay? And then what you need to do is get a spoon, and I want you to really baste this fish with that butter all over the skin, just like this. This is gonna make this fish go from good to absolutely amazing. Baste that fish. Oh, wow, guys. Fish out, right? Turn the heat down over here, just onto a plate. One more here, Susie, pepper, leave that alone. Right. Okay, ginger, garlic, fresh red chilli, it's into the pan, same oil and butter in there like that. Now this is going to take literally about 2 minutes, guys. Can you smell that already?
Yeah.
Oh wow. This is just going to make the most amazing garnish for this. Beautiful. Now as that starts to colour, we're going to chuck in our spring onions. Take the pan off the heat completely. Tiny hit of soy sauce in the pan. Tiny hit of soy sauce over the fish like that. Get all this goodness in the pan on top of that sea bass. And a little drizzle of that beautiful flavoured butter, oil and soy all over like that. Now that is sexy. Take some beautiful leaves, using some rocket here, just throw in there like that. Lovely bit of rocket, lemon oil, And last but not least, some fresh lemon zest. And there you have it, guys. Beautiful Asian sea bass in less than 10 minutes. That's really beautiful. You get the saltiness from the soy sauce, the beautiful crispiness of that fish, the ginger and the garlic. It's just really, really nice, guys.
Is that a wrap?
Yeah.
Until next time, guys, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe just down below, and make sure you follow our food vlog.
Exactly, guys. If you want to make this, link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.